Hey y'all, StarFox of The Galaxy channel here, live today. I'm gonna start doing these every once in a while, y'all. Once in a while, probably will do these when I have the chance. Cause yeah. So for y'all want to join the stream, this is gonna be a Q&A session, and you guys are allowed to ask whatever questions you want. Um, yeah. Oh, this is awesome. What do these do? But yeah, what I've been doing all my life, guys, is I am the creator of the StarFox of the Galaxy universe. Now, I want to clarify something. I'm pretty sure I clarified it in a post. StarFox and StarFox of the Galaxy are not connected whatsoever. There is no connection to those universes. While Steellord has McCloud in his name, this is basically a combination copycats of DC, Marvel, Ben 10, all that. Like 16 is a Ben 10 character. Hello, welcome to this chat. Oh, it's you. Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Q and A. Welcome to the Q and A. Yeah, glad you can make it. So basically, when I created the Star Fox of the universe, I did not want to combine it with Star Fox. Now, Granite Fix Warrior looks like Crystal, but she's not Crystal. Her name may be Crystal too, but she's basically a Wonder Woman and Crystal copycat. You get the point. Hey, also, this was not my first dream. Don't even bother asking. um, and one of the questions asked me, who is my favorite Star Wars character? That's a hard one. Steel Lord's been my number one for years. Well, him and Captain Steel Lord have been for certain reasons because when I created Silver Cloud, he was basically originally supposed to be this dude with like Wolverine based claws that was like a soldier that fought for good and justice and all that. But when I first created him, that's what he was supposed to be. And then I'm like, oh my god, what if I made him more overpowered? I'm looking at the TV, by the way. I'm trying to find something. But other than that, basically, when I created this channel, I did not actually know what to do. I wanted to mainly focus on videos that no one has ever even thought of. Like, I've noticed there are no videos when I first joined with the superhero Mon-El, the Dax Wright Superman dude. I never did any videos with him. Like, I never did any videos with him. Um, I'm actually watching myself on the screen right now. So I took the liberty of doing Mon-El videos. Also, the liberty of doing Ultimos, which I'm surprised no one knows who Ultimos is. Like literally, no one remembered who Ultimos was. Ultimos is a Ben 10 hero. He's like the most forgotten Superman copycat. Like I'm not kidding. He's like insanely forgotten. Like I don't think anyone's ever remembered the guy. I know there's a little dude in the top that says people are happy leaving and leaving. And that one person is me. It's me on the table right now. It's me on the TV, I mean. But another question that I have been asked is before by people that I've known. My favorite villain. My favorite villain is gotta be Void. What's two? Void and King Mars. Now, Emperor Saturn is okay. He's okay, but writing about him is tricky. Yeah, phase reveal, buddy. Phase reveal. But if y'all have questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask any questions that you want. I'm actually just talking about my favorite villains. And back to Emperor Saturn. Emperor Saturn is the most complex character ever created. He's basically a Superman copycat that can has the same power as Superman, except he's not weak to kryptonite, he's weak to magic. He gets his power. Now, let me explain the copycats of my universe. I'm not just making them to prove that Steel can handle a fight with Superman, because for the most part, he can certainly hold his own. I'm not saying, oh, I want to clarify this. I'm not saying that every time Steel Lord's going to win against Superman. Superman can beat him once, multiple times, possibly even a bunch of times. The reason I say Steel Lord can beat Superman is not, what I'm trying to say is it's not true. Because Steel Lord is like super powerful. He's basically godly tier. He's been divine. And Superman is, people think that weakness is actually his biggest. Like in the comics, I've noticed there's a lot more magic wielders like Shazam, Black Adam, Doctor Fate, Zatanna, whatever that dude is that in the DC movie that Zatanna defeated. What is his name? Oh shoot, what's his name? He made what's her name, Zatanna mute because he knew he could beat her. I forget her name. Yeah, but I've noticed that there are magic wielders, more magic wielders than Kryptonite. The only Kryptonite wielders I've seen are Batman, Lex Luthor, and what's his name, Darkseid. If he does use Kryptonite, I'm not even sure if he uses Kryptonite or not. I mean, he possibly could because he knows that's Superman's weakness because he's one of Superman's greatest enemies. But when I say Silver Cloud beats Superman, is not all the time. I want to clarify this. Not all the time. Steel Lord has more experience and skill, and that's like a big thing they've given people like Wonder Woman, and Superman's beaten them. Steel Lord has faced multiple Superman copycats, and there are copycats of mine that can possibly go toe to toe with them. Let me clarify, not all the time. And also, the StarFox Galaxy has basically become like my biggest achievement. That's like my biggest achievement. Bringing these characters to life and to y'all has been like my biggest dream. I've always wanted to bring characters into the real world and basically like just show y'all, give y'all something new. These are not meant for rage. These are for just entertainment only. One of the people commented saying this is rage bait, clickbait. I mean, if you want to think that, think that. But these are not canon. Now, in the crossover stories that I write, they are 100% canon. Superman and Steel Lord, again, are evenly matched. But in a fight to the death, Steel Lord has fought multiple more powerful villains. Like King Mars, Emperor Saturn, possibly Guardian Panther, if I want to consider him a Superman copycat. These are the only copycats that have actually given Steel Lord the hardest fight. Like Emperor Saturn was Steel Lord's biggest fear. Um, he's the only villain that actually has been known for almost killing Steel Lord in their very first fight. Like I'm not kidding. In their very first fight, Steel Lord nearly lost that fight, but he had to stop holding back just to beat Superman. Just to beat Steel Lord. Sorry, Steel Lord. And King Mars. Let me explain a little bit about King Mars. King Mars is definitely one of my favorite villains I've created so far. I need to do more videos with him. I want to talk about him too, beating Sinestro. And Vegeta. I'm pretty sure I pissed off a lot of people when I said Vegeta would lose to Steel Lord. Vegeta and Steel Lord, King Mars, Vegeta and King Mars, that would be a hard fight. That would be like high extreme diff. Because King Mars is technically on sort of the same power level as people like Ultraman and Superman. He's proven that he can handle all that abuse. And Dragon Ball Z characters have lost to Superman copycats before. Superman, General Zod, and Ultraman. I don't actually think Death Battle has ever done videos with what's his name? What did I just say his name was? Oh shoot. Ultraman. Death Battle has never done videos with Ultraman. Like he's like the one forgotten character that everyone forgets about in Death Battle. Death Battle, if you see this, I am begging you. Do Thor versus Superman. We need it, man. You did like a little glimmer of it back on Scarlet Witch versus Zatanna. Which, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand Magic Winners that much. Like, Zatanna and Scarlet Witch. Oh, let me think in justice more. What's her name? Zatanna and Scarlet Witch, I think, are evenly matched. But that's up to people that think they're evenly matched. Like, oh, that's a hard one. In my opinion, Zatanna wins. But in other people, like I said, this is oh gosh. I did not know how to start the stream, by the way. This is a Q&A video. Whoever just joined, go ahead and ask a question or anything like that. If you have a question about the StarFox LC universe, feel free. Back to the Steel Lord versus Superman debate. I want to clarify something. That is not 100% true. Now, it will be 50-50 because they're evenly matched, in my opinion, because I created Steel Lord. And Stanley said it's up to the writer who they want to win. And I kind of took advantage of that. But Steel Lord can handle the beatdowns. I'm not saying Superman can't beat him. It's just gonna be like a very, very powerful battle. Like planets, everything will be destroyed in their fights. And I don't see how he can put him down either. Like Steel Lord's been around since the beginning of the multiverse, the Earth, and everything else that was created. He's been around that long. And he has more experience. And like I said, they've given people like Diana and Black Adam the skill advantage, and Batman, if you want to count him against Superman. But like I said, these skills are like a serious thing. I'm not saying Superman isn't skilled. I mean, I've seen animators do versus with Superman, like the Superman versus Hulk animation, Tame the Beast. Oh shoot! Hold on, my phone's going off. My phone's going off. Hold on, I'll be right back. There you go. What you doing? All right. Yeah. Okay. 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 I thought it was what you would do, because I don't know how to do that like y'all. Yeah. That's what I just said, but you gotta understand, I want to see this movie too. Like I saw the Superman movie by myself. You gotta rub it in my face, don't you? Okay, okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Can you just stop and something get full of me? Can we just move it on? Can we just move on? Move on. Hey. What will he sit through? Well, I don't think they've made any more cartoon movies so far. No, but I know for a fact there's not one. The Smurfs movie was the only one I know they've released so far. Okay. All right. I know what to do. All right, love you too. Bye. Bye. Women. Where was I? But hold on. Hold on. Where was I? Did you ask like a question? Did you ask a question? I wonder where this guy went. Like I noticed a lot of people are joining and then leaving. It's totally up to y'all. It's totally up to y'all. I don't understand why in she doesn't understand when I'm in like prayer and stuff. Back to talking about. I wanted it to be a Q and A, but literally zero people are asking questions to me. Literally zero people are asking questions. Um, so I'm just gonna ask my own questions. Who is my favorite? What's my favorite video game? StarFox Assault, StarFox Adventures, Minecraft, Fortnite, CS:GO, Team Fortress 2, and that's pretty much it. My favorite movies are the Super movie. That was a great movie. I don't know what people were saying. It's great. Just him trying to learn to be. That's okay. I now remember what I was gonna ask. Um, what was the origin on King Nuclear? Basically, I wanted him to be the actual Superman of my universe. Like if Steeler retired, Alan, that's his human name, would take the role of Nuclear, of Steel Lord as leader of the StarFox of the Galaxy. He would take the role. So his origin is he was basically a baby. His planet was dying by a villain that y'all have seen before, Void Sunwalker, which I've done many shorts with him. When I done and that dude is, ugh, I love writing about him. Love it. I love writing wholesome family stories too. You can check these stories out on Wattpad or DeviantArt, where you can see my art of the characters I've not yet published on this channel. Link to it, but not the link to Wattpad yet. Link to my DeviantArt in the about biome or the whatever it's under. But other than that, yeah. Hey, whoever's joined, you got a question for me? If you do, feel free to type whatever question you have about which character you want to know about. And I will try my best to stay on topic to answer that question. Now, Sun Nuke. I want to talk about Sun Nuke. You know, I'm surprised that DC never thought of the name Sun Nuke. Because in my universe, Sentry in my universe name is Sun Nuke. It would be like a perfect name for him because he's basically a million exploding suns, isn't he? Sentry? Because Sentry, he's a million exploding suns, like I just said. Sun Nuke would have made the perfect name for him. Would have made like an incredibly good name for him. Um, Sun Nuke's origin is actually really dark. Ugh, I can't remember making that dark. Now, Sun Nuke's origin, he was basically born on the planet where it was only women. He was the firstborn male son. His mother, I never knew who his mother was. I never actually gave him a mother's name. There is a theory that she survived, but he has never actually learned where she's at. What I'm trying to say is he has a mother. Um, Writing about him was really tricky. I'm not gonna lie. Writing about Sunuk was extremely hard because originally he was supposed to be like a black furry panther dude. I am I'm a furry. I commend it. I admitted it. Um, I am a furry in some parts, which is why I created Vixen Warrior, Kitson Warrior, and I think that's the only furs I created, isn't it? Am I? Am I crazy or did I create more furries? Also, Samus Warrior will not return. I do not like writing about her. I like the game Metroid, but Samus Warrior is a bit of a complex, hard like character to write about. So I just want to make clear she will not be returning. Dino Warrior is a possibility. If in my universe I have a supervillain named Lieutenant Reptile, or is it Sergeant Reptile? Either call him Sergeant or Lieutenant Reptile. Because in Star Fox Adventures, there's a dude called General Scales. I wanted to create an OC. I don't know why I keep doing this. I wanted to create an OC based off of General Scales. And so Lieutenant Scales, is that actually what I called him? Is that actually what I called him? Or was it, no, Lieutenant Reptile? I think it was Lieutenant Reptile or something like that. Let me look up his name. Let me find him. He's on my community tab. Check out my community if you guys want. It's up to y'all. Oh yeah. Check out my DeviantArt, Blue Sky, and what's the other one? Instagram. You can check those out there. I also want to talk about Zakar next. He'll be the next one I talk about. Um, what about what's his name? What did I call him? What did I call him? After Zakar, I'm going to talk about not the golden, the Obsidian Reaper. I'm here sure you can guess who he's based off of. Where is he? Oh yeah, thank y'all so much for agreeing. Loot, Stolen would win against Loot, baby. Hell yeah. Or heck yeah, sorry. What did I call him? 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 Where are you? Where are you? His name is. Lord, how many images do I have of these characters on there? Here he is. Yes, it is Lieutenant Reptile. He is called. And yeah, he's based off of General Scales from Star Wars Adventures. Um, Now let's get on to Zakar. Zakar, I haven't wrote much about. I want to now bring him into Star Wars as a universe. I want to start writing more about him. So also, if I'm not uploading videos, please just understand that every YouTuber needs a hiatus break. Um, but yeah, Zakar, Zarkil. I don't actually know how you pronounce his name. Chat GPT gave me the name. Zarkil is basically the Star Fox as a Universe's version of Galactus. He's a divine being. He does not devour hunger. He does not develop hunger. I mean, like Galactus. So when he gets hungry, he doesn't. He mainly focuses. Oh shoot. Yeah, like I said, writing about his character's origins is pretty hard, and talking about them to y'all is harder. Zarkil basically gets food from. Hey, 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 hey! All right, now we're talking. Next, Zarkil. Zarkil is not actually connected to Galactus. Let me clarify. Zarkil is actually more powerful than Galactus in my universe. If you've seen the image of him, hold on, let me pull up the image right now, and I have his image right here. Zarkil is actually right about. He's in the villains category on my DeviantArt. If you want, like I said, you want to check it out. Villains category, right here. This is Zarkil. Zarkil is not connected to Galactus. Let me clarify. He is not connected to Galactus. He actually does not get. He does not get hungry like Galactus. He does not devour planets. When he gets hungry, he's basically anything he can find. Basically, like survival in the galaxy. Hey, Starbucks burgers, get cooking, baby. um, yeah, I'm trying to create more information about him. I want to talk about him the most. And who does he scale to? He scales to Steel Lord and Captain Steel Lord and Void the most. In a fight between him and Captain, would destroy everything. Ooh. I'm not kidding. It would destroy everything. Um, Literally, it would. There would be nothing left. Like just how like Mephisto and Galactus's fight went, except they would start a huge big bang with their punches. Captain Steelord is also definitely winning in that fight, in my opinion. Zarkeel can definitely win 5 times out of 10. Because when he goes toe to toe with people like Captain, he prefers to keep his distance and blast his energy first, try to weaken them. I don't actually know what I'm talking about anymore because I'm so sorry. I'm new to all this. I just want to know if y'all enjoy the channel. I really do. I know this, I think this one person that is showing on top is me up here on the TV. That's a little bull. I'm still new to this live stream thing. I'm probably gonna do more of these in the future. Let me look up another character, and I'm gonna tell you about them. Oh yeah, the Obsidian Reaper. Basically, finally the Green Goblin of the StarFox Galaxy Multiverse of Mightiest Heroes universe. Now, creating him, his real name is Daniel Osman, and he is like agrees what his personality suggests to him. Anyway, let's read about him. His IQ level is 1,987. 1,987, I think as I say it. Account balance is 10,000. He's at 1,000. Go Lord, saving money is not easy. 10,000 billionaire. Daniel Osman, owner of Osman Corp, is an extremely intelligent, wealthiest man on planet Earth until he developed another personality, the Obsidian Reaper. He has eventually developed something identical to the Super Soldier Serum. Powers includes enhanced. Oh yeah, if you want to know what we're talking about, whoever just joined, it's this guy, Obsidian Reaper, and he developed enhanced strength, speed, agility, reflexes, and durability. Kind of like how the kind of like how the fight between him and Spider-Man went. Let's go same for certain characters. Weapons, glider, blades, guns. Obsidian Reaper's armor is entirely made of chrome. However, the suit is purely indestructible. He is incredibly tough and powerful. Rivals in strength: Spider Stealer 2299. Chosen One, and he rivals in strength still. Chosen One, Wolfden O'Donnell, Iron Lynx. Rivals in speed is Spider Stealer 2099, Chosen One, Wolfden O'Donnell, Iron Lynx. Rivals in intellect, Iron Lynx, Spider Stealer 2099, Nurse Doombringer. Combat, Wolfden O'Donnell, Spider Stealer 2099, and Chosen One. Feats: Obsidian Reaper has sent Spider Stealer 2099 flying backwards with one punch. Easily caught mysterious arrows. Caught multiple blasts from survived multiple blasts. Oh my god, reading this is not easy out loud. Survived multi. You know what I mean? Survived multiple blasts from Iron Link. Survived a factory city level explosion. Equal chose the one in hand to hand combat. Clipped over 4,400 tons. 440 tons. I don't know how to say this. It's 440 tons. Can outsmart even the smartest Star Fox Galaxy, smartest superheroes in Star Wars Galaxy Multiverse Minus Heroes. Okay. Oh my god. This is gonna go through. This is gonna be a long day. All right, let's go back to the profile. Pick another one, and I'm gonna go. Let's go back. Let's talk about. Let's go to the superhero category. superhero. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is, oh, here he is, King Nuclear, y'all's favorite Superman copycat of mine. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it, can you? There he is. That's King Nuclear. And okay, I gotta find what origin I wrote about him. I think I have him on his information on the info tab. If I'm not mistaken. Info tab, info tab. Here it is. Oh, here he is. All right, here we go. Now you're about to learn about him. King Nuclear is a Star Fox Galaxy's multiverse is the Star Fox Galaxy's version universe's version of Superman. Species Optonian. Powers include super strength, super speed, invulnerability, durability, flight, heat vision, X-ray vision, microscopic vision, solar absorption, frost, hurricane breath, solar flare. Weakness: Hope Knight, magic, red sun radiation. Gains powers from yellow sunlight, blue sunlight, and white sunlight. I think he's actually the only Superman copycat that can actually beat Superman. Steel Lord, oh my god. When I'm writing or talking, writing too, let's just say that. When I'm writing, I make mess ups 24/7. Let's go ahead and do Stella Wolf. Let me show you all the image of her, which I am going to bring her back in the channel, y'all. Just give me time. I'm actually working on the first thing I said I was going to work on. Here he is. Here she is. Here is Stella Wolf. Good Lord, it's okay. Let me turn that lighting off. Okay, lighting. Is that better? Yep, there she is. Stella Wolfbringer. Stella Wolf. Stella Wolf. Okay, let's look up her origin. Let's look up her information. Okay, Stella Wolf. Here we go. Stella Wolf is a Star Fox. Oh, I put Stare. Is the Star Fox Galaxy's universe's version of Steppenwolf. She is a twisted warlordess and the greatest warrior next to Guntarian Panther and for Void Sunwalker. Married to King Mars, role supervillainous, member of Team Guntarnian, loyal to Void Sunwalker till her final breath. Mother of Rebecca. Oh, I need to create her image. That's what I'm forgetting about. I haven't wrote about Silver forever. So I forgot about their daughter. Species: the last new goddess. Powers include God's strength, God's speed, goddess strength, goddess speed, invulnerability, durability, stamina, immortality, portal creation, expert swimmer, aquatic respiration, longevity, leadership, uh, on alongside. I don't know why I put OG here. Leadership alongside Fairy Panther. Immune to heat vision. Heat, hand-to-hand combat, swordswomanship. Weapons include axe, sword, shield, spear. Feats. During her fight with Nitron from the cloud, she split a mountain in half. She is the only one Warrior Seal Hercules is terrified of. She made Lieutenant Zodorus bleed with her punches. Lieutenant Zodorus is on the same durability level as King Nuclear. She soloed an entire army of Valasapians, which are Valentine warrior species. Uh, she soloed an entire army of Valasapians, Sky Guardians, and Lovetronians. Let's go. Lila Infinite likes that one. Nearly killed Lorazar L in their very first fight. She can lift infinity and eternity. Has countered Count Starvox, Valentine Warrior, and Honorable Speed. Pushed over Mount Olympus, equal Alita Infinite in hand-to-hand combat. She fought the Star Fox Galaxy Multiverse Mice heroes, Greek gods and Norse gods. Resisted God Rider's penance stare. Is immune to heat vision. She threw King Atarnian through the moon all the way to Saturn. He has destroyed planets and galaxies. Has even put Sun Nuke in a hypercoma. She was ranked second lieutenant by Void Sunwalker. She put Mana L in the hospital for years. She ignored Celiosa dark, dark sun matter attacks. She has even withstood all Queen Spawn's powers. She took down a hordes of dark matter cons. Also, guys, I think we're gonna end the stream here. If y'all wanted me to do another one, comment down below. I will do another one. Anyway, guys, I love you all, and I'm glad I got to do this with y'all. Peace out, y'all.